What's up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today I'm going to tell you a tale of an old fool. A fool that was once a proud warrior king, forced to live his last days in ridicule and witness his firstborn be subjugated to a twisted game of death. That's right, today we're going to focus on the Lord Fool and God Tamer in Hollow Knight. So without further ado, let's get started. Our tale begins with the Lord Fool, the king of the Coliseum who sits lifeless in his throne. The Lord Fool was once a proud king and leader of a massive tribe of bugs. The tribe consisted mostly of ant-like creatures, as well as a multitude of flying species that were altered and suited for battle. The Lord Fool's armies were endless, but therein lied the fundamental dilemma that not only granted him strength, but also forced his hand. Due to limited resources, the Lord had no choice but to come up with a solution that would not only preserve his image as a formidable leader, but also prolong the survival of his tribe. And with that came the creation of the Coliseum, an arena designed to not only bring together the tribe to rejoice and relive their victories in battle, but to also serve as a means to cull the colony and manage resources. This contradictory combination of camaraderie and combat would go on for many seasons. But how could a Lord of War come up with such an innovative yet cruel solution? I believe that the Lord Fool was possibly a worm from another land that cast off his shell and changed his form to appear less intimidating and more relatable to his subjects. The evidence for this theory can be found in the Kingdom's Edge, more specifically the entrance of the Coliseum. It appears to have an uncanny resemblance to the shell cast off from the Pale King himself. Oddly enough, it seems that in some ironic twist of fate, the Pale King and the Lord of the Coliseum encountered one another. It's possible that before the establishment of Hallownest, the Pale King made his first stop at the edge of his future kingdom, hence the name Kingdom's Edge. In a land of gods and bugs, the Pale King would not stand for having a fellow worm as a companion. As a result, and most likely due to resistance from the Lord of the Coliseum, the Pale King displayed his power in the most cruel way possible. He would allow the Lord to live, but only to serve as a message to any who challenged him that resistance to the Pale King was worse than death itself. The Lord was punished for the rest of his days. He would be forced to bear witness to his own son fighting for his life day in and day out in the very arena he had created as a source of entertainment and massacre. And it was that day that the Lord of Fools earned his name, and the label that he would be remembered by for ages to come, far beyond his death. But who is the Lord Fool's son? Well, his son is none other than the God Tamer himself, not the ant rider, but rather the godly beast. The resemblance in the cranial structure, body shape, and number of legs is undeniable. And what better suiting name to give the warrior who made the powerful descendant of a godlike creature a mere mount, desperate to survive and hell-bent on vengeance against those who served his royal family. The once nameless ant warrior, destined to die for the sake of a foolish king's entertainment, had tamed a god. And that's all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Now don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, it's the Inhuman one, signing out.